So guys, a new trailer for the campaign has been released for For Honor. What are your thoughts, boys? What are your thoughts? I want to know everything.
Shiny. It was really shiny.
It was really good. It's freaking awesome. So it was.
The viewers seem to love it as well.
Yeah, everyone's going crazy for it.
It's like a fuck ton of comments in like one day. So that's good.
Yeah, my phone
Everybody's
did
excited
not
for the
shut
campaign.
up and work all day. It was fucking annoying. And it killed the battery, so I had to sit at the bus stop with no music.
Oh, rip.
Ouch.
I know, right?
It was good to see though that people are getting interested in like solo campaign stuff rather than just like online stuff all the time. So it's good that story's getting some love.
Exactly.
Because I love the story of these games
I've
and
seen a
stuff.
few of the comments, people saying like, "Oh, I'm actually semi-interested in the campaign now," because they were all about the multiplayer at first, but now they're like,
The trailer was good.
Campaign. Yeah, I love the music in it. It made it sound. I didn't expect For Honor to have like really modern music, and it actually worked really well.
What, has
So,
it got its own composed music, or is
I
it
don't
just
know,
sort
it's
of like
I think
generic
it's just a
stuff?
normal song, but it just fits so well. It's awesome.
Music makes a lot of the games I've always found. Some of the best games I've ever played, like The Witcher, and that music made it.
Yeah, it's very nice. Very
Right,
cool.
so-
I like.
I wanted to start off by just explaining what we know about the campaign so far before we go into like this trailer.
Please
ahead.
do, because I sure as fuck didn't watch it.
So
Inform me, child.
basically, while my phone goes off and goes crazy because of Facebook.
And you didn't put it on silence!
Bitch, shut up. Okay, that's done. So basically,
Cut.
no, don't cut. We roll.
We roll. Okay.
The main bad guy in the campaign is Apollyon, who is a she. Somebody
gonna
in the
say-
comments said that you were a he, which really pissed me off. I was like triggered.
Then why did you open up with the main bad guy, you retard?
Because it's the main bad guy. It's kind of the point of the campaign.
main
Bad
guy is a
person!
guy.
Not guy, stop being a sexist pig and get on with the point.
Because when you say the main bad girl, it kind of sounds no.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. It's the bad guys.
I
It's just
like
the general term for it.
that.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so they're the main bad person, the enemy, the villain of the story,
there's the word.
the antagonist.
Antagonist there.
And they end up recruiting you as a Knight's Warden, who you start off the campaign with.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the Knights campaign takes place. You kind of infiltrate Apollyon's ranks and you kind of fight for them. So I'm guessing you're going to be doing a lot of destroying of like Viking places and samurai places and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the Knights campaign.
Think you'll get a
The-
choice how that goes in the end? Because you're betraying someone technically?
I don't think you're gonna get choices. No, I think it's like all scripted.
Yeah.
I'd
But I
hope
don't
there'd be
give it
some
so
small
scripted.
things, but hey ho.
This isn't an RPG.
I want it to be! It's beautiful. It worked really well if it was.
You're just dragged along by the storyline. You don't get to choose.
So, next up is the Vikings, I believe, and they're like warring between each other,
Yeah, there's a civil war going on. between them
and your raider
all. Yes.
like ends up joining all the clans together because they respect you and stuff. So that's kind of the Viking campaign. You've got to join all the
Because
clans
you're
together,
big and you kill a lot.
and you got to go on these raids. So you, like, their big thing for Viking culture is you raid like other civilizations and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you do that, and then you're preparing for a big fight against Apollyon, who's like betrayed like everybody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then finally you've got I think it's the Orochi campaign, or I don't know if it's Orochi Okensai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't really kind of been confirmed yet.
Mhm.
So the Emperor has lost, like, you've lost favor with the Emperor or something,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
you've been imprisoned,
Yes.
Yes.
and you've got some followers who still respect you because you were revered amongst your people. So
Yeah.
they break you out or something, and you've got to restore your honor. So that'd be quite interesting. I'm kind of excited to play that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
So that's
You're
the
a weeb.
backstory that we know so far. Now we're going into the trailer.
The trailer.
So the main focus of the trailer seemed to be Apollyon again, and like
Yep.
her side of the story.
Got to
I
big
mean, I
up.
think she really looked badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
I love the
was like the
outfit.
main interest. Yeah,
Yeah.
the outfit's cool. I hope you get
Pretty
to.
dope.
I hope you get to unlock that outfit at some point.
Love interest
pretty
confirmed.
Sure, mate. Sure.
Not yet. But that seemed to be like the main focus. So it's like they're bigging up the villain, and I saw it in the comments section. That somebody said they're really like putting too much into this villain, so perhaps it's like another player. Because
Yeah.
I noticed in part of the trailer they said like why are they making us fight each other, and it was to weed out the weak. So maybe Apollyon's just weeding out the weak to try and only have the strong for like this next big test.
Yeah.
Because obviously they've had like the apocalypse before, and that's what kind of made them fight to begin with. So maybe like another thing's coming, and that'll be like the end of it.
Great things are forged from fire.
This is just all speculation, but it sounded like something big was coming. So
What else
waiting out the
isn't that
week
we
was,
do, Matt,
was like a
so-
main point of the trailer, so
Yeah.
it's got to be a
See,
reason she's doing it.
It would be interesting to see if there's another sort of larger tier villain behind her and all this, like someone that's influenced it all. It'd be sort of
Yeah.
interesting that if she thinks that she's really in control and that she's orchestrating this grand plan to create wars and all this and to bring amazing things to it, when really she's just a pawn in another person's game all along.
Yeah,
I've seen a comment like that. Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty interesting
but yet
comment.
to know.
It was a good one.
I can see that being like a last chapter switch up, like you spend all the game thinking you're gonna eventually fight her, and then it's like, but wait, there's more! And then another guy walks out, round 2!
So, judging by how much effort got put
Yeah.
into this trailer and like the campaign in general, I think that
There's
the
a big
campaign,
focus on it, I think.
I think the campaign's going to actually be longer than I expected and a lot better than people expected. Because in
Yeah.
previous videos, we're like, it's going to be quite short, maybe a
Yeah.
couple of chapters here and there. But I think it's
Yeah.
going to be like a fully fledged campaign, not to like the
That's what I'm
extent
thinking
of
now.
The Witcher, but like a good
No.
campaign.
Well,
Like,
it's
Yeah, it's like a sort of like Call of Duty style campaign, like a good
Yeah,
4 or 5 hours
Uncharted,
at least.
stuff
a
like that.
good
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours. Only you, with your games
No.
that you play, can look at it and
No.
go, good, 4 to 5 hours.
Shut up. You know what I mean?
I know what you
Yeah.
mean, but
It's
you
every
get,
game ever. There's just some games that have a little bit longer, like The Witcher, but most games
Gears
like
of
have
War.
like campaign you can
yeah,
smash
but
through really
what
quick.
annoyed me is that it used to be video games are all about the story before
Get
online was
over
a
it.
thing.
No one cares.
Yeah, I do. I love
We're in
it.
a new day and age, Ali, for fuck's sake.
What
Yeah.
the
Those
hell?
games
You're
did-
meant to be on my side here.
No, those games didn't have multiplayer online. This game does, like the newer games do. So it's
Oh,
good that they've
boo-hoo.
included both to begin with. We wouldn't expect. Now this is Ubisoft as well, for fuck's sake. Come on.
Well, yeah, this is true.
Content is good. And we're getting good content here with this campaign. So expect a longer campaign than originally thought.
Yeah.
Is the point.
Yeah.
Moving on
I'd say so.
to the next thing. David, you wanted to talk about something that you know.
Yeah, I want to talk about the fact that we've seen some animals in the trailer. I'm kind of looking forward to that. At first, we weren't sure if we'd see anything like that, but then we've seen the Vikings running along on the horseback. We've seen the fact that the Vikings can also use wolves to attack people. We've seen one of the guys
that was
pointing
cool.
towards the enemy, and then the wolves chase them. So I don't know if it's some like you have like a wolf pack on your side, and you can kind of
skill,
dictate to
maybe?
them what you do and stuff. Yeah,
Could
it could
be
be
a
a
skill.
skill.
Yeah.
Sort of like Far Cry Primal-esque, just saying.
Aye.
But
Yeah.
I also seen the big elephant as well. That was amazing.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
not
awesome.
expecting that.
Are
Like,
It's got to be
dinosaurs
used for the
confirmed?
Orochi, right?
Probably samurai, yeah,
Samurai.
most likely. Definitely. So that was really cool. I wasn't expecting that at all. When the elephant burst out, I was like, damn, this is
Hot
cool.
damn.
So we're
you're
actually going to be
fucked.
fighting beasts as well. So it's not just going to be
Yeah.
against warriors.
I'm the
It's
most
gonna
So
be
maybe
stuff.
DLC for online, yes, I
Yes,
confirm
yes,
it, I
yes.
confirm it now.
I
Oh,
can just
no.
see it now. Like, I am the most skilled samurai in all of the land. Crushed by elephant, one shot. Like, what does it matter? Environmental kills or shit like that. OP, everything.
So I wonder if we get to ride the elephant and like actually move it around and.
I don't
kill
know if we'll
people with
have.
it.
I don't know
Again,
if we'll have
Far
mounted
Cry-esque,
combat.
but you know.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure we'll have mounted combat.
Well,
The
they'll
art
probably
battle
just
system
steal
and
the
stuff.
same engine off of Far Cry and use it, so they could.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could, but
It's
I don't,
there.
I don't think they should. There's a big difference between could and should.
Yeah. We don't know if it's just for cutscenes or if you can actually go in them and play them as part of gameplay.
I think you get to fight them and stuff, and fight around them.
You think so?
Yeah. But not
I thought
actually ride them and fight on them, sort of thing, so no mounted combat. So don't get too excited.
Yeah,
Although I
yeah.
could be wrong, but
Yeah, interesting nonetheless. Pretty cool.
just listen to my opinion, because I'm right, okay?
Opinion, something that is clear right or wrong.
So, what part of this are you most looking forward to after seeing this trailer?
I'm excited for the animals, like I just said. That's like
Yeah.
one of the most hyped things I've seen since that's like the newest thing sort of comes to mind.
I'm still really interested in my weeaboo fuck shit. You know, I really want to get into the sort of Kensai or whatever they're going to be called in the end on their campaign side. I want to get into their gameplay. I think the Raiders will be fun just because it's hack and slash. Just don't need to focus on
Be a
trying to
big
counter and
brute
shit.
and kill things.
Yeah, just I want to go. I want to kill now.
Yeah.
The
And
Warden
I think-
stuff. More the main story, I think, which I want to know, but I want to play the Japanese stuff or like the
Yeah.
Kensai, whatever more.
The samurai stuff is the most
Weeaboo.
intriguing thing for the
Yeah.
campaign, I think. It's just interesting.
There's less information about it, I feel, so that's why it's more interesting to me because it's more mysterious.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I can
moving-
guess what's gonna happen in a Viking raider camp, and I can guess what happens amongst knights. I'm not too well versed on like their version of like a Japanese dojo thing and all that crap.
Okay, let's move on to stuff that we'd like to see translate into online from the campaign. And I want to start off by saying, obviously the unlocks thing which we know is going to happen
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
from like with the things sharing and stuff that we talked about
Yeah.
in the other discussion. I would like to see that big awesome bear outfit for the Viking
Yes.
be an unlock.
Yeah, totally.
That was
that's,
just too
like,
cool.
amazing. He seems to be like the sort of Viking leader. I was going to say that
Yeah.
as well.
And you
I'd
could,
love to see that
I reckon
online.
you become the Viking leader. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
that
saying.
outfit with like the big long thing down the shoulders and stuff.
yeah,
Mhm.
as the legendary fucking unlock for that class, you should get
Yeah.
that, and like the
bear
fucking
grub,
the Emperor's armor for the samurai one, and
Yeah.
Apollyon's armor for the knights. That's got
Yeah, that makes sense.
Those three
I mean,
things.
we spitballed this idea before, but it'd be cool to have that because actually it shows, it gives people an incentive to put time into the campaign before they just blast into the online mode. But yeah,
And-
cool.
and
I'd like to see
legendary
that, or armor, or sorry, weapon equivalents. Like if we earn it in the offline, it'll benefit in the online, or even just pieces or scrap, like I said before, because it just seems so hard to come by. Christ.
Another thing for me was you see a lot of siege weaponry in the trailers and stuff, and like from the gameplay that we've seen so far from the campaign.
Yeah.
Can we just have that, please? Like, they've got like these environment ways that you can kill people online, but we should be able to use like siege weapons and like fire boulders and stuff at each other.
That's
Just like- it'd be
DLC
like an
number
AoE
That'd be
5.
pretty cool. That'd be pretty dope. Just like take over one and just like fire
Yeah,
balls.
exactly.
That'd be so cool.
I mean, you could be
Yeah.
like chopped off of it or whatever, or like
Yeah.
even one shot of you on it and somebody sneaks up behind you. But
Yeah.
it'd be awesome to be able to control the battlefield if you take that vantage point.
Yeah, you can just like pin people down and just like keep firing on a point or whatever.
Maybe
Seems
that's
like the
same way you
OP
could take
way to
control
go.
of the animals as well.
Yeah,
So,
I'd like to
maybe.
see some of them.
What
Don't
is
know
it?
how
A
well
kill
they'll
streak?
translate into online, but
5-player kill streak, get trebuchet. 10-player kill streak, wolf pack.
the elephant. Yeah,
Well,
that'd
one of the
Nah.
kill streaks in the first ever tests were, as a knight, you got access to siege weaponry,
be-
where you could fire down stuff. So it's like not out of the realm of possibility to have like these
Yeah.
No, it's
posted
true.
around the map and stuff.
I just hope
Easy
it's
true.
not too much like, you know, in Battlefield games like that, someone gets a vehicle at the beginning of the round, they're almost certainly going to be at the top of the scoreboard with like hardly any deaths and tons of kills because it takes
Aye.
forever to take them down and just lay waste to everyone because you can just focus on choke points and stuff. I don't want it to have that because the whole game's meant to be about the art of battle and skill. So why
Yeah,
then fuck
But
it
we were
up with
just
some of that?
speculating that might be in that in the first place. That might
Yeah,
not even make it.
if like there was, you know how we talked about before, if there was tiers of invasion, like breaking the siege doors and then getting into the inside of the castle and stuff, if they had siege equipment at the early stages, when you're actually trying to break through the fortifications, that'd be cool, and that makes sense. And if it was just that part, it'd be balanced, because then, once you get to the more in-depth players, it'd be easier to defend, harder to attack, more focus on the skill as a player.
I don't want to go
Hi.
too far off the topic at the end here, but that mode's got to be in game at some point.
Matt,
Obviously, be missing a big step.
that's really wanting it. This is why I worked it in
missing
there.
out there.
For Honor, you will be a disappointment if at one stage you don't have that game mode.
Yeah.
I don't even care if it's DLC. Just
I do.
Yeah.
I kinda
I'll pay
do.
double the price of the game.
I'll play
Please,
it.
just anything.
I'll pay another 15 quid for it.
15? That's being light. Try 25.
Yeah.
Not for most DLC, but anyway, I think unless anybody has any final points, that'll be the end of this discussion.
Oh, you think I'm good?
Think I'm gonna be called a weeaboo fuck and told to go and die again or probably get a haircut. So probably no more to add than that.
Okay.
If you
well,
haven't seen the trailer, then you can watch it on the channel. We've got like a full video on it. Just click that and let us know what you think in the comments of that, or leave them in this video as well. It's up to you. But yeah, let us know what you think.
David,
And
always
any
the
other
voice of
comments
reason.
you want to leave for the comment show that'll be coming up next week and following that, leave them here as well. We're always looking for more of those.
And on that note,
Yeah.
bye guys. Say bye.
Bye.
You're all cunts.